Hello everyone, this is 10X Generation. This is my road to $1 billion. I'm building a decentralized cloud gaming platform so you can earn passive income sharing your PC and your games with others in your area. So for the past couple of days, I've been having a little bit of trouble maintaining motivation. And yesterday I spoke a little bit about overstimulation, my desk, my room. I just had too much stuff on it. And I think that was leading to my lack of motivation to do much because constantly around me are just reminders of things, and it's almost impossible to maintain focus. You can look back at my previous videos to see. Today, I got a good amount of work done. So first off, I went through my code and I fixed up a lot of bugs. There was a lot of things that just really didn't work properly or was just kind of glitchy or just inconsistent. Like one thing, the loading animation wouldn't show up in the middle of the screen all the time, so I would have to fix that. I turned that into a component, so all I have to do is add that in and it will be aligned in the proper place, making it static. I'm getting pretty good with these with these class names for Tailwind. I'm getting really pretty good with that. I also made it so that the time, so when you host a computer, it displays how much time is left on the computer. So it will say, hey, this computer's hosting will end at 11:30, right? But transferring it from server to client can lead to some weird time differences because the server local time could be different than the user's local time. So what I had it as is just like, I take the time difference, so the difference between the time right now, well, in the server, the time right now and the end time, take that, and then I send that. So instead of sending the exact start time and the exact end time, I send that the delta time, I guess, of how long that lasts. And that wasn't implemented correctly because I just, you're gonna laugh, but I just did the operation incorrectly. I did the operation for extracting the hours and the minutes, and I didn't make the case for what if the time is negative, right? What if the time right now was past the end time? I didn't implement that properly, so I fixed that. I also fixed the timer. So now when you actually set the timer, it pushes off everything correctly, and if the server goes down, it stores a timer object within the database. So as soon as you reload the server, let's say it times out and it reload it, it reactivates all of those timers. So that's pretty cool. And the last major bug fix that I did was made it so that the little notification thing that shows up at the bottom, make that go away. And honestly, I'm gonna be honest, that didn't take very long, all that to do. When you're focused, you actually get a lot done very quickly, and the work is a lot more, is a lot better. That's why I'm so obsessed about reaching this very focused state, and I continuously change around my room and all that stuff. Right. But what did I do new today? So not just bug fixes, actually new. Well, so I said I was going to implement emails, and I did get the emails working, but that was a little bit of a weird kind of thing because I first went down the route of SMTP, implementing that protocol, so the simple transfer mail protocol, something like that. Oh, simple mail transfer protocol, yeah. And it turns out it's actually not simple at all. It's really complex to enable all these different kinds of features and stuff. A lot of those features I really didn't need. I really just need something mail, like just to have my server send you mail. But the reason why I didn't end up going with that is because there is a trust built into a lot of these mail providers. So Google is a big one, with Gmail and some other ones. There's trust. So when you get mail that pops up in your spam, it's because whoever's sending it doesn't have a lot of trust. If I were to send a bunch of mail through my little server here, it probably would be blocked completely for most people, especially if I'm trying to send to people's Gmails and stuff. So even if I were to do all the work to implement a SMTP server, that mailing server, I would only really be able to send it to people within my domain, my neon.app domain. So kind of useless. It could be cool for, I don't know, personal projects. Let's say I have some thing that is watering my plants automatically and I want to like give myself notifications on any device through Gmail. I could do that, but for this application, not really. It's cool that I have that knowledge though. So what I ended up doing is going through a service, and I tried, what is it called, MailChimp or something? I accidentally closed that. I think it's called MailChimp or Pulse or something. I tried to do it, and I went through I put in my business stuff and I put in who I am, and they rejected me. So there is like a little bit of a, it's like an authentication, verification kind of thing to make sure that whoever is sending mail is legit. Because if they are sending my mail on behalf of me, and let's say I'm spam or something, it ruins their reputation. So, and that ruins their entire business model if their reputation gets diminished. So, they were just extra strict with me for whatever reason, which kind of sucks. I forgot what I was using, but I can't recommend them anyway because I wasn't even able to do it, so it doesn't matter. But I ended up using this thing called Postmark, and learning about that and all that stuff, and I very quickly got it implemented. So I sent an email from my little server and got it on my phone, and latency wasn't super bad. I'm still in testing mode, and it still only works for my domain. I'm gonna have to go through that verification process again if I want to send to Gmail or Yahoo or whatever you guys have. But from what I read, it's a lot easier to get inducted, verified, or whatever. It's a lot easier. But this does bring up another point. This is going to be another thing I have to pay for. I honestly didn't look at the pricing. Whatever the pricing is, I'll just modify what kinds of notifications you get and how important, and put in limits and stuff, just so that I'm not running up that bill, because I mean the pricing really doesn't matter. You know, we could work within whatever parameters. But yeah, that's what I got done today. I haven't like integrated the mailing stuff. I have a function that works, but I haven't integrated it with the bigger part of my application. So yeah, I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I'm feeling really good. You know, but back to the room thing. Like, it's so weird. Changing a room really just changes the entire environment. Like, it's gonna sound weird, but like, this is like the first time in a really long time I had more than 2 people in my room. Like, it was my dad and my little brother, and we were just in my room talking. And I realized people don't like staying in my room very long. Well, the way it was. And it's not even that it was super messy. It just felt like crazy, you know? It's really interesting. Little subtle things that really, most people really don't care about, really do have a significant effect. And I honestly feel different sitting in my room. Like, I sit down at my desk and I get relaxed. I feel a calmness wash over me. And I'm not even exaggerating. Like, it sounds like I'm exaggerating, and I am kind of an extra person by default, but like a calmness, like, let's get to work. That's what I feel. When before it was like, look at all this work I gotta do. It's a subtle difference, and just having a clear desk space that's straight in a line can really change the way you feel about your work. So I urge all of you, if you guys have a messy desk or have a cluttery just scattered brained kind of workspace and you struggle with motivation or whatever, just maybe try cleaning it and specifying a specific purpose in everything in the vicinity or even your peripheral of that space. Make sure it's aligned with that goal. That's what I would say, because I do feel it. I think this is the one thing that I've done all this time that I really actually feel a big difference. Feel a big difference. And I do have a little bit of self-awareness, realizing that I am cleaning my room. I'm like talking at, dude, clean your room, bro. It changes everything. I feel like Jordan Peterson or something, but it's I mean, it's true. It really is. Yeah. But anyway, that's really it. Thank you all so much for watching. This is 10X Generation, and this is my road to $1 billion. I make these videos every single day, so I'll see you guys tomorrow.